In this demonstration, I'm going to show you how to animate letter forms as objects. I'm showing you a word, but you can do a sentence, a letter, or even a point on a letter. This technique is flexible. Create a background. Go to Layer, New, Solid. With the Type tool selected, type in the frame to create your text. Select the text by clicking and dragging over the top of it in the frame with the Type tool. I'm going to use a thick typeface and make it large enough to fill the center of the frame. On the right, there is a character menu. If you don't see it, go to Window, Character. In this window, you can change the properties of your text: size, typeface, leading and kerning, and so on. To change the color of the text, click on the color box and select from the Color Picker menu. Align the text in the frame. If you don't see the Align menu, find it by going to Window, Align. I'm going to center my text in the frame. Now, we'll make the text layer into a shape layer. Right-click on the letter layer, go to Create, Create Shapes from Text. This will produce an outlines layer. It does not overwrite your editable text layer. It creates a new outlines layer, which is a shape layer. In the outlines layer, go to Contents. Here you will see all the letter forms as separate shapes on this single layer. I'm going to animate all of the letter forms at once to start. To do that, open up all of the paths. Create a keyframe on each of the paths. If you only want to animate one letter in the word, keyframe only that letter form. Use the U hotkey to see only the keyframes on the layer. Select all the paths by holding down Shift and clicking on them. Now the letter forms are highlighted, but to alter only a portion of the paths, with the Selection tool, Shift-click on one point. This will convert the view of the points. Box select the area to be animated. I'm going to animate just the top of the letter forms. Warping the middle portion of the letter forms distorts the letters, making them hard to read. Advance the playhead forward. Use the arrow keys to create the change. I'm using the up arrow. Move the playhead forward, then copy and paste the keyframes from the beginning. Now the animation returns to its normal height after stretching. Make the keyframes easy ease by selecting them and using the F9 hotkey on a Mac or just F9 on a PC. Looking for more of a challenge? Let's make this even better by offsetting the keyframes. Make your last keyframes stop keyframes. Select them, right-click on them, and select Toggle Hold Keyframe. This will hold them in place until the next keyframe. Let's offset these keyframes so the letters animate one by one. I'm setting my offset so that each letter animation starts 4 frames after the previous one, but you can experiment with the timing of this. Select all the keyframes. Copy and paste them further down the timeline. Then offset them in the reverse order from the last set. Now, here's my loop. Experiment with this technique. The timing of the animation, the parts of the letter form that you animate. You can animate a single point on a letter form, a whole letter, a word, or a line of text this way.